Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. And today we're going to take a look at the new Arms S510 regulated. All right, so before we get started, I want to say thank you to Pyramid Air for sponsoring AirgunWeb in these videos. Guys, when you're looking to get your next airgun, your next batch of airgun supplies, your next accessory, scope, all that kind of cool stuff, please do so at www.pyramidair.com, and please let them know that Rick sent you their way. So let's talk a little bit about this airgun. And also, before I forget, I have got the awesome new Hawke on top here. This is the first focal plane, Frontier, very, very nice scope. It's got the zero stop turrets, which I'm just learning how those work. And I gotta tell you, boy, the click and the recentering, all of that stuff is awesome. I think I'm gonna do a video just on that. Just a very, very awesome scope from Hawke. But let's talk about the gun now. So this is available in different stock configurations. This is the popular stock. It's ambidextrous. They do have a walnut variation as well. A little more money if you want to go with the walnut side of things. The S510's been around a long time, and all of the things you love about the Arms S510 are exactly the same. Buttery smooth action, phenomenally good trigger, Lothar Walther barrel. All of that stuff is, you know, as you would expect from Arms, just an exquisite air gun. What has changed, and this has kind of been in the works. Some of the most recent guns have had this as well. But first and foremost, we've got the power adjuster here, and it is click adjustable. So where it was sort of just variable without any distinction, this is, now all of their guns have that distinctive click in the power setting. So you've got, I think, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 power settings. So that's what we got in this gun. And at full power, this is the other big change you have here. Because this is regulated, it really changes the shooting dynamics as compared to the old model. And I did a bunch of testing with this. I've got my numbers right here. Let me grab this. So if I go over to my Chrony numbers, and I was using the Caldwell shooting chronograph. It's got Bluetooth, it's awesome. So we go over here to my save groups. So with the original, unregulated version, you maybe get 40 shots or so, which is not bad. With the new regulated version, not only do you keep the power that you had before, but now I'm getting 70 shots before I start to fall off the reg. That's a lot of shooting on full power. So if you dial back the power, you're just gonna get that many more shots. I don't know how many, but you're gonna get a lot of shots. I just gotta tell you, you're gonna get a ton of shots. Now, as compared to the old model, which you filled to 200 bar, the way you get those more shots is that you gotta up the pressure. So this one, you're gonna fill to 250 bar, and that's what lets the regulator work to get you all those extra shots. Now let's talk about consistency across those 70 shots. So we're looking at a standard deviation of 9.72 feet per second and an extreme spread of 41 feet per second across all 70 shots. That's pretty doggone good. Now our average velocity was right at 937 feet per second. That is very, very good, and that's with shooting the 16 grain Arms pellets. Today, it's windy, and unfortunately, that's just the way it is in West Texas. So we had a little bit of a play or a little bit of variance in our shooting groups. I wish I could have just shown you what I know this gun can do, but the good thing is, this one ain't going anywhere. We're gonna have this one around for a while. So I'm guaranteeing you, on a really calm day, we're gonna get out and do some more testing to show you exactly what this thing can really do in the right conditions. But nevertheless, we still got some good results. So, what I did is I just shot some siders just to get things zeroed in, and I was just noticing the wind's just kind of going left, right, up, down. It's just going all over the place. Made it really tough. But, here's my first group with the 16 grain Arms, and that was actually a really good group. Now, I had tried to compensate for where I thought the wind was going to push me, and it just had shifted, and so that's why this group is up here and not more towards the bullseye, but that's okay. I mean, that's still a very, very good group at 50 yards in sort of swirling wind conditions. And for giggles, I shot another one, and it's more centered, but you still see it being pushed left to right. Again, that's all the wind today. Now, I switched over to the 18 grain Arms, and that's what we have down here. And gosh, if I could just have a nice calm day, I think that is really gonna be the ticket, because I really wanted to group more tightly. And for giggles, I wanted to try the Hades, because I'm thinking this could be a great hunting gun, and I thought the Hades would be the ticket. Unfortunately, those were not. I would love to say differently, but you can see this just really spread pretty wildly, and yes, the wind was blowing, but that's not all wind. That was just that particular pellet and this particular gun on this particular day with that power setting. It didn't work. Now, whether that would change if we changed up the settings, I'm not sure, but that just didn't represent well for us today. So what I did is I went back to the Arms 18 grain, and I really wanted to just slow everything down and just see the best group I could get, even with the conditions. And that's what we got right here. And really, you're looking at nearly every shot on a spot about like that. And in these conditions, that is awesome. Definitely under an inch, 50 yards, just a great shooting air gun. Now, can this do better? Absolutely, I know it can, because one of my first groups today, when it was calm, was about the size of a dime. But of course, I didn't have the cameras going on that one, so we're gonna have to wait to kind of show you those kind of results on another day. But remember, this one isn't going anywhere. This is part of the AirgunWeb family of air guns. We're gonna have some fun time with this over the next, who knows, next couple years. We're definitely gonna have fun with this gun. If you wanna know more about this, go to www.pyramidair.com. This is a great gun, a really great offering from Arms. My name's Rick Hutzer with AirgunWeb. Thanks for watching.